Greetings everyone, and welcome to part 57 of Kingdom Hearts Final Mix, and now it's time to seal up Hollow Bastion's Keyhole once and for all. I mean, it should be no problem, really. I mean, we fought this hard to get to the Keyhole, so sealing it should be no What the heck? What? Oh boy. I knew this wasn't going to be easy. Folks, meet the next boss of Hollow Bastion, the Behemoth Heartless, and what a behemoth this guy is. So, yeah, it's towering. I think it's one of the biggest Heartless in the entire series, I believe. No, let's see. Yeah, I think it is one of the biggest Heartless in the entire series, at least in this game. Wait, is Darkseid a bit taller, or I can't really tell? Well, at the very least, he's the biggest of the Emblem Heartless, at the very least. And I'm not taking any chances because, well, I might die here. So Tinkerbell's going to be my insurance policy, so yeah. So, the Behemoth. Its attacks include Energy Rain, and it charges energy from its horn, and after a few seconds, causes energy balls to rain from the sky. And it has Thundaga. So, yeah, it has Thundaga, which means it's almost unavoidable because Thundaga is a screen nuke. And it has Leaf. And the Behemoth occasionally leaps from one place to another, and it can damage Sora if too close, you see. I mean, the Behemoth, even though it's big and powerful, you can still take it down easily. I mean, just make sure not to get too close to this thing, and get on top of its back so that you can actually hit its weakness, the giant horn on its head. And when you manage to stun it when it kneels over, go for it. Go to town on it. Go right ahead, really. So yeah. And yeah, make sure you get away from its paws because, well, it's one of those big bosses that one step causes a minor shockwave that can damage you if you're a bit close. Ugh. Now, getting on top of this guy's back can be a bit troubling, especially while this thing's moving, so there we go. So yeah, let's go to town on it, and, well, good luck, really. I mean, let's see. Now, the thing about the Behemoth, at least in Final Mix, is that there's actually, well, 3 variations of Behemoth. We have this Behemoth right here. There'll be another Behemoth when we go to the final world. And there's going to be another type of Behemoth when we get to, well, back to Olympus Coliseum later on. And why the sudden change? I mean, in my opinion, when I've encountered these guys, they act no different than this guy right here. Why did Final Mix decide to have them different types of enemies? Your guess is as good as mine. Oh yeah, last part, I kind of misnamed the invisible Final Mix exclusive enemy, the soldier enemy. It's actually Sneak Army, but the premise is still the same. I mean, army, soldier, the army-related terms, yeah. Alright, this thing's almost dead. Can we kill it now? Come on, die already, you stupid big old behemoth thingy. Good. There. We did it. Now there are no more obstacles standing between us and sealing that keyhole, so let's do this.
Yep, now let's go and seal that big keyhole.
Sora, you did it.
You know, Sora, you could just go on and seal the keyhole before you go on and talk to Leon. I mean, keyhole, dark forces, energy, monsters, and you're having a chit-chat. Wrong time. Seal the keyhole first, then talk to them. I mean, you don't go jumping the gun saying, oh, okay, Leon said I did it, I'll go talk to him. And meanwhile, the keyhole's still open, monsters are still crawling out and wreaking havoc, so... yeah. Anyway, what's going on screen is that Leon, Aerith, and Yuffie are back home. Yep. Recall, Hollow Bastion is their home. So, yeah, they're back home, and, well, they are in despair, really. I mean, their place has turned to crap because of, well, 1, Maleficent, and 2, well, it's, because of a good old Ansem here that it's been left in such a disarray as well. So yeah. And then, of course, we get this nice little explanation of what's going to happen once Sora saves the universe. Pretty much all the worlds will go back to their original states, and they'll be locked out of each other. They will not be connected anymore. They're just going to live their own lives without interfering in one another. So, yeah. So we're learning about world walls. They'll be back once the darkness has been, stopped, and yeah. And again, we have it in text dialogue, but coming up, we'll actually have some talking. So,
We may never meet again, but we'll never forget each other.
No matter where we are, our hearts will bring us together again.
Besides, I couldn't forget you, even if I wanted to.
What's that supposed to mean?
Hurry! Come and close the keyhole!
Sora, good luck.
Again, why didn't Sora just do this in the first place before talking to Leon? The game? Do you have an explanation for this? Nomura? Anyway, just like in past worlds, once we seal the keyhole, there will be no more Heartless. Until we come back here for revisits, but I'm not going to revisit here that much, really. I'm going to make 2 trips, I'm just saying. Anyway, here are the princesses plus Alice congratulating Sora on sealing the keyhole and to inform him that Ansem is still out there and he needs to be stopped. And they give us a nice little gift, another fire upgrade. So now we are at level 3 fire, aka Firaga. I think that's how it's pronounced, Firaga. So yeah, we have more powerful fire, so yay. And to let Sora know that once the darkness has stopped and we've essentially saved the universe, the worlds will go back. And all those who do not belong to a certain world, or those who are not in their own world, will go back to their own world because of the whole walls will be back up, you see. So, yeah. So everybody's going to go back to where they came from automatically, so... yeah, that's all we have to do is save the world, I guess. And Kairi's going to head back to the islands. Even though she's from Hollow Bastion, she's going to head back to the islands because that's where she grew up. That's where her heart is now. Anyway, we're in the library because, well, we're talking to some of the characters right here. Talk to Aerith first, and she's going to give us Ansem reports. Number 2, number 4, number 6, and 10. Where's 8? What? Well, yeah, we're missing one. Yeah, folks, we're missing one answer report. I mean, we got all the even ones except 8, and, well, if you recall, we've beaten almost every member of the League of Disney Villains, but there's still one more out there, folks. And just like the others, he has a page of the Ansem reports, so, guess what our next target's going to be. So yeah, Belle's still here, looking through books. To be fair, folks, she is actually trying to look for books about the darkness and such, so at least she's trying something. And yes, folks, this will be where the trio of Leon, Yuffie, and Aerith will be hanging out for now on, because, yeah, Sid will still be at Traverse Town until the end of the game, and Cloud's still at Olympic Coliseum doing what he does best. So, yeah. Alright, so yeah, she's looking up books on the darkness and perhaps something that can help, but... oh well. Anyway, folks, we're gonna head on out of here right now, and there's actually one more stop before I head onward to the Olympus Coliseum, because that will be my next stop. because we're not done yet. And, oh, we got a trophy, end of the world. Yeah, according to good old Chip and Dale, there is another tournament. And, well, it's going to be a toughie, so, yeah. But before we head back to Olympus Coliseum, well, we're going to head back to Traverse Town. Why? Well, if you recall, last part, I got the last treasure chest of puppies, which means I have the entire set of 99. And, yeah, I mean, I figure it's time to go back and reap the rewards of my hard-earned work, you see. And I'm just going to come straight to the puppy's house. And look at all them Dalmatians playing with each other. Well, hi, Pongo. That's right, reward me. I've traveled all throughout the world to rescue your precious puppies. I think 15 of them were natural and the rest were adopted, I believe. And, oh, look at this. Look at this. Don't you just feel the love right here? All these puppies, all their precious dogs, all together again, playing with each other, and all happy that they're together. Aw, come on. Doesn't it just tear? Don't you just can't tear all that? Look at that. I just can't hold back my emotion. Look, can you just feel the happiness? Can you just feel the love? It's worth it just to see this, folks. It is worth it. Now let's get my rewards right here. Let's see. We get Mega Elixir. Good. I like that. We get another synthesizing material. I can't pronounce that name. Ultima G Gummy. And, ooh, Tech Boost. I like that. And we get the Arrow upgrade. Level 3, Aruga. And the complete gummy collection, which means we get every single gummy piece that's in the game. Which means that any chests with gummies are now completely worthless. So we get a complete set. So, yeah, all those chests with the gummies. Complete set. So yeah, I'm just gonna go stroll around this house right quick, see all these puppies right here, because it feels so nice, you see. And where are Anita and Roger? Don't know, really. Yeah, who cares? It's all about the puppies. So, folks, the Heartless have gotten a bit stronger because of the incident in Hollow Bastion. So this means it's time for me to get a bit stronger as well. Oh, look at that. That one puppy's falling sore. It's cute. This is for you, dog lovers. Okay, as I was saying, the the Heartless in Hollow Bastion have gotten a bit stronger, and now it's time for me to get a little bit of a booster, don't you think? So, yeah, folks, I'm going to be doing some off-screen grinding to make sure I'm a bit strong enough, because the next tournament in the Olympus Coliseum is going to be tough, and I need to be ready. So, yeah, folks, I'll be doing some training, actually right here in Traverse Town, but it'll be off-screen so you don't have to see it. And the next time that we meet, I'll be ready to head to the Olympus Coliseum, take on those, tough opponents, and we'll move on from there, you see. I figured I'd show off this place one more time before I move on, and yeah. So I'll see you in part 58, ladies and gentlemen.